Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. My name is Carrolet Thomas, and welcome to my channel. Thank you to those of you who have subscribed to my channel. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything. Today's message is hidden hypocrisy will be dealt with. This is a prophetic word from God. It is also a prophetic warning. God told me to say that this is his second prophetic warning about this. God says hidden hypocrisy will be dealt with. This is a Rhema word, a right now word, but it will not be a long word. A few days ago, I was working on other prophetic words that God had given me to prepare. And the Lord spoke this to my spirit and made it urgent, as he is not playing about people playing with him, his prophets, and his people by being hypocrites, saying one thing publicly and something else privately, acting one way publicly and another way privately. Some people are hypocrites publicly, and some people hide and or keep hidden their hypocrisy. But nobody, nothing, and no thing is hidden from God. In the Bible, Luke chapter 8, verse 17 states, "For there is nothing hidden that will not be disclosed, and nothing concealed that will not be known or brought out into the open." Enough is enough. God has had enough. God has had enough of wolves in sheep clothing. God has had enough of people talking loud and saying nothing. God has had enough of people saying one thing and doing something else. God has had enough of people gatekeeping others because of not liking them. God has had enough of people being saints when people are looking and sinners when people are not. God has had enough of people thinking more highly of themselves than what they ought, and then pretending that they value the God in everybody. God has had enough of people comparing themselves with other people. God has had enough of people lying and telling lies like they are the truth. God has had enough of people withholding truth that needs to be told. God has had enough of people being jealous, envious, and covetous of others. God has had enough of people pretending and perpetrating as people that they are not, and or having spiritual gifts that they do not have. God has had enough of competitive spirits and impure motives and motivations. God has had enough of people keeping what he told them to give, whether money, opportunities, recommendations, praise, referrals, honors, etc. God has had enough of selective generosity. God has had enough of people disobeying him in word and in deed, in spirit and in truth, about anything and everything that they do not want to comply with. God has had enough. Today, God says hidden hypocrisy will be dealt with. This word is the second prophetic warning. In December 2025, I shared a prophetic warning from God entitled, "God Said, Quit Hyping Hypocrites." That was the first prophetic warning. I will put that word in the description box of this video for you to watch and or rewatch, as it will be beneficial to know what God said in his first prophetic warning about hypocrites and hypocrisy. God is not playing, and God is not to be played with. God has an agenda, and God's will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Hallelujah. God says hidden hypocrisy will be dealt with. I hope and pray that this message has been a blessing to you. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for listening and supporting my YouTube channel. God bless you and just be happy.